Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again. As you can tell, my voice is still a little rough. I don't know what happened. I had a little bit of a allergic reaction or something. I don't know. But my throat's been kind of thrashed the last couple days. So bear with me. I'm going to have to clear my throat from time to time here because it's kind of hard to talk. So, off camera, as you can see up in the top right hand corner, we got 257,000. So I did what I said I was going to do. Let's jump over and take a look at it really quick. I went ahead and I filled up one silo and got it fermenting, but while I was at it, I went ahead and I filled up a second one. So in this silo, let me think about this. I think we started off with about, before I got the 257,000, I think we started off with about 89,000. So there's about 11,000 more. So if you add 11,000 to this 256, you get 2,068. So, or 268,000. So less 100. So we got about 168,000. So just about $170,000 out of one of these silos for about 11% fill. So we still got about another $170,000 there. So, but right now, we do have. Why does this sound so loud right now? I guess it just does. All right. So what we got is we got 200. We got 200,000 there plus our 257,000. So we got quite a bit of cash right now. So we've got a couple options available to us. We can continue to um, finish off the rest of that silage and really jump into things big time. Like we could jump into this big ass crone for 415,000. We could literally buy this right now, but we'll still need the cutter. Um, but then we're gonna have to pay back the loan and whatnot. So I'm kind of hesitant because we still got to buy fields. I mean, the crone is great to have, but we still need to buy some fields too. So we need to be able to harvest some fields with corn in it. So I think, excuse me, I think what I'd like to consider doing, um, is if we buy 19 and 20, that'll give us some pretty good farm yield there, corn yield. Um, and then we can consider buying that. I mean, I've got 100 and let's see, 160,000. Um, let's do that. What we're gonna do is let's buy these two fields. I need a vehicle. Let's get a vehicle. Let's get this one for right now since it's close. Oh man, sorry, I was busy trying to clear my throat and wasn't paying attention there. All right, so if we buy this field, this is a pretty good field. Now the thing of it is we can get these two fields planted and start harvesting them quickly with that fertilizer. So um, let's go ahead. How much is this field? Where's the thing? There it is. So let's buy this field. Whoop. So we now own this field, and then we'll buy the next field. And what I'd like to do is buy these three fields. These three fields will be great for silage. And then what we can do is we can get these planted with some corn, and then I'll do some more silage, and then we'll get that tractor set up, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Or we can get the small cutter now that we have a little bit of headway here. We could do that too. I think this one was cheaper. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Okay. So now we own these two fields. So what we can do is we can go get our fertilizer now. I don't know if there's a place to buy fertilizer over here or not. Is it? I don't see if there's a fertilizer thing on there or not. I don't see anything. Okay, let's do this. Oh, we've got this field to do. Let's get this guy going on this field too. Um, we need to turn this on. hire a worker. Okay, we got to get this going because this will get this field done here. Okay, let's go grab, what tractor was it? This one. This is filled up. Now I'll go show you how this bad boy here works. Let me do this really quick. I wanted to see, this shows growth, fruit types. No. It doesn't show a fill station. It's got to be another fill station someplace for this fertilizer. I don't want to have to come all the way back here for that. Unless what you do is you actually have to buy a fertilizer tank. Let's look here. Sprayer. Nope. Nope. All right, let's go fertilize these fields real quick. Kind of show you quickly how these work. Then we're going to have to get planting this field. We'll plant them with some corn, I think. Just because I want to start stepping up our silage. I want to get one of those. We need to get at least one of those bins completely full of silage. Just due to the fact that if we fill that bad boy up with silage all the way, it's like $1.5 million worth of money, which would be our first step on getting a windmill. And I think it's $2,000 an hour the windmills make. Now, I don't think, if memory serves me right with these, let me turn on this. Oh, you can hire a worker. Okay, never mind. I didn't think you could hire a worker. Let's see if we can hire this guy. Does he spread it out to the side? No, he's going to miss that edge. That's all right. Oh, man. There's something gnarly to my throat. I do not know what. So you can see how it just gets a little bit darker. You can tell the spots that gets missed and everything. But now we don't have to plow this field. We don't have to do nothing. All we got to do is get that sower, put the sower on here with some corn. The next thing you know, bada boom, bada bang, we have a whole field of corn that's like done up perfect. I'm trying to keep my eyes open and see if I see another fertilizer. Demand for plant of the silage. The offer lasts for another 6 hours. Okay, we've got to go start dumping silage right now. This is our opportunity to make some money. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's turn this off because this gets annoying when we're doing this. If we actually look at, where is it? Here. Look at that. They want almost $3,000 for silage. So that's almost 2 times what it was worth. This is our opportunity to make some serious cash. So that just took this silo bin right here from 170 to about 200 and some odd thousand dollars, 240,000 almost. So we need to, for the next 6 hours, I need to bucket silage. We used to get about $7,100 per bucket full. Now watch this. And this is what happens when you play Farming Sim. Like 1 minute you're doing something, and then all of a sudden something like that comes up where you only got 6 hours to get it done in. It's obviously not going to take me 6 hours. See, what do we get for that? $13,600. I think we better sell some silage. So we're getting double. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to make some serious cash. So if I just spend the next like 30 minutes sitting here shoveling this in there, we'll get a ton of cash. As long as I don't fast forward the time and keep note of that 6 hour range, we'll be good. So I could probably do this off camera so you guys don't have to see me do this, because I am going to do this whole thing so we can get some cash. We'll go check on this fertilizer guy, but yeah, you can't pass that up. Look how fast our money's going up. Okay. So this will be perfect. We'll get a ton of cash this way. now that it doubled that silage like this, it made my decision a little bit easier, because what I was thinking was, okay, if we buy the Krone, it's going to cost us with that, let's look at it. I'm gonna just do it right now while I'm thinking of it. It was gonna cost us 115 for the Crone, plus it was gonna cost us another 45,000 for this. I'm buying it. Boom, done, committed. Okay, because we're gonna have more than enough money to buy this Crone after this. So I was thinking, okay, we buy the little harvester, the little front tractor harvester for doing silage for starters, and we'll build up some more cash. Um, but now that this silage is doubled like this, we'll go ahead and we'll jump right into that. Let's see, this guy's 38% full, and this guy is done. So what I want to do with him, that field was a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to worry about spraying that. I'm not going to waste the fertilizer on it. Let's do this here. Let's hire a worker. Okay, perfect. We'll let him go down this field. When he runs out of that, he'll stop. This guy, what did I say? He was at 40-some%. Okay, he'll stop when he's done. Where's that other tractor? Here it is. Oh, this is perfect, boys. We're going to have all the equipment to really step up our game. So that'll be so good. Okay, we'll get this tractor out here ready for him. We'll grab a couple more buckets of silage while we're waiting here. God, this was such perfect timing. I couldn't have timed that better starting the video right then either. That's awesome. I love it. I mean, I'm disappointed because I had literally just finished off camera getting that other side done. So it kind of sucks in the aspect is if we would have had both bins, man, we would have had some serious cash. But that's okay. I mean, 6 hours is not a lot of time. I mean, 6 hours is a lot of in-game time. I mean, I could slow it down and actually probably get... No, I couldn't, because I'd have to let it ferment too. I was going to say I could probably get enough mode again to throw it back in there, but I'm not going to be able to, So what we're going to have to do is once we're done with that fertilizer tractor, we're going to have to hook it up to the planter, the sower, and we're going to have to sow those fields with corn. And then those will be ready to go. And by the time I'm done with this silage, we will have enough for the Crone. And then it will make our lives a lot easier. Not only that, we should consider 35,000 for that other tipper. We'll see what happens when we get done with all our cash here. Because if we have enough, I'd like to have 2 tippers behind the Crone, because then it fills up nicely. And you make a few trips and it fills these silos up really fast. Oh, I'm so excited. This was perfect timing. So we're getting a pretty good jump on this series, guys. Before you know it, we're going to be knee-deep in silage and windmills. So my goal for this series is this. Okay, my goal in my free play world was just to be able to fill up one of these silos full with silage to see how much money I could get out of it. And what ended up happening was 1.5 million out of each one of those. And I had to get a bigger tractor to bucket it because it was taking me so long to do that. My goal for this series is I'd like to get us ahead a bit to where I could fill up this whole silo. If I could fill up all 4 of these, that'd be like $6 million right there. But I don't know if I'm going to have the gumption to be able to bucket all of it because it takes so long. I mean, I say that and then you see that I'm like almost halfway done with this, but when this thing is complete, this is only 10% full. When you have it 100% full, oh my God, you spend so many hours like shoveling silage into these things. It's mind-boggling. Okay, let's go check our fertilizer tractor. This guy is not full yet. This guy's got 20%. Oh, he's gonna be done with his field. So what we can do, left. We'll see how much is done. Basically what I could do is if I have enough left, I'll turn it on and run down that one little strip down that other side just to ensure that we get proper grow on that field. We might have enough left. I don't know. It's going down pretty fast. We can get a good portion of it anyways. Wow. I might have enough. Perfect. Okay. So let's hop down and we're going to go down that other little row real quick. We're going to drop this off and then we'll come back with the sewing machine. We'll start sewing in some seeds here. Oh, this is going to be perfect. This worked out so good because these two fields right here will net us at least enough silage or enough chaff to fill up one of those silos at least 10%, so we can get another 170,000 out to buy the next field. So I'll definitely take it. I'm going to go right here with this guy and see if I can hire a worker just to run this strip. Yep. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to this real quick. See, we're already up to 170,000 with this thing. Few buckets, man. We spent what? What did we spend? 100 and it was down to almost 100,000. So we spent like 100. We spent 50 on the one field, 85 on the other. Plus we bought that piece of equipment. So, man, yeah, this was perfect timing. This is really going to cause me not so much off-camera work because I tell you, I was tired of spending hours mowing trying to get us enough silage to get some cash. Sparing you guys that headache. I was running out of grass the last time I was mowing these two fields or these two silo bins trying to get them filled up. I was like running around trying to find places to mow because I had mowed so much grass. So now to just be able to do a field will be awesome. And those fields are so much easier to prep and to plant and everything and to harvest. It's just so much easier than trying to mow grass. And with that being said, we could literally get rid of the mower too. We can get rid of the mower and the tip or the loading wagon because we don't need those. We're not going to need those ever again. The only thing that we might hold on to is the mower if we decide to do cows, but I'm still kind of debating on that. Well, I guess if we okay, there's a couple different ways you can do cows. You can buy the whole feeding machine, which costs a lot of money, and you got to have a little bin of silage. You've got to have hay bales, and then you got to have grass bales, which costs quite a bit of equipment because you actually have to mow grass. To mow grass, then you need to have a tender to tend the grass, which basically flips the grass over so that it will dry. Then you got to have a windrower, which is kind of important because then you can actually take and scoop up all the grass into one long row. Okay. Then you got to have a baling machine and a tractor strong enough to handle the baling machine. And then you got to bale it up. Then you also got to do like a wheat or barley and have the straw land on the ground, and then you got to bale that up as well. Then you got to take those two bales and put it in the feeding machine and then add the silage with the front of the feeding machine to be able to have top grade feed for your cattle so they can produce better. Now, it's a lot, but what we could also do is this. We could also, let's grab this other tractor. This guy is not full, but why is he stopped? Oh, crap. We want this off. This field just withered because it had sat here so long. I didn't realize that. So we're gonna have withered off because as one person, I cannot harvest fast enough. So I didn't realize that field just withered. So let me show you. So what ends up happening? See, you can see there that it says it's withered. So I always turn wither off because I cannot harvest fast enough. Uh, I could have harvested this field yesterday or earlier when I was on recording, but I didn't want to because I wanted to do it for the camera. So I can't very well um, I can't very well harvest this in a timely manner. So I'm gonna have to turn that wither off. I don't even know what to do. I guess I just gotta plow this field down now. That sucks. Um, because that way, if I don't do that, I'm not gonna be able to get to these fields fast enough between recordings to make sure that nothing withers. So I'm gonna turn that off for right now. But that really sucks. Okay, so this tractor's done. So I think what we're going to end up having to do is next episode, because we're coming to a draw right now on this one. That withered field kind of threw me off. Um, so we're going to have to deal with that. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that guy continue to harvest right there. And what I'll do, I think I'll do this off camera. I'll let this guy, I mean, obviously all we're going to do is harvest this field. But then I'm going to get this field back to where it needs to be off camera. And then we'll come back and we'll plant it with some corn too. Because obviously, I mean, as you can tell, all we're going to do is finish harvesting this. And then I'm going to end up having to just plow this down because this is all bad now, which really sucks. So we missed out on a lot of crop there, but I forgot that setting when I was setting this world up for us. So what I want to do now is I want to drop this bad boy off right here. So let's just go like this. We're going to grab this. And we're going to get this filled up and ready to go. And then next episode, I'll have that field taken care of. See, I think I've got to go corn. And then we'll fill this bad boy up. Call this episode right here. Okay, guys. So next episode, we're going to get to planting this corn. Also, I'm going to, off camera right now, I'm going to take care of this field and get it all up to snuff. I'm going to deposit all our canola in our silo bin there and get that field taken care of and get it all back to normal. And then I'm going to finish off that silage really quick and get us all the money that we can get. And then I think we'll be ready for next episode. So next episode, we'll end up getting this going and getting them planted. We'll get that field planted. All the corn planted, and then we'll be able to buy this bad boy because we need to buy it now that we got the header up there. So we need 104. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's just do this really quick since we can. I'll make this episode just a little bit longer. We'll do it right now because we've got the money to do it. Because it's only going to take us 115,000 or 415,000, and we got 424,000. So let's just do it really quick. And then when I get back to the silage, then we'll get a ton more money out of that, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Oh, and as you can see, I bought some more trees for us. Got a couple more pallets setting up at Fred's nursery up there. Okay, let's borrow all this money. Come on, baby, give it to me. All of it. All of it. There we go. Okay, so now let's harvesters. Okay, let's buy this bad boy. Okay, let's go like this, and we'll go boom. There you go, boys. We got it. So now this will really help our chaff. Oh yeah, let me line this up a little bit better. There we go. And boom. And then basically what you do is you you go like this, and you unfold this bad boy like this. And this is how we actually cut corn and turn it into silage. and then I think the pipe goes up, and then that raises up, boom, just like that. So that's how we're going to deal with corn, guys, right there. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, come hang out, be part of the audience. And until next time, guys, we will see your faces later.